It is curious what happens in the forested islands of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Conservationists pad their heads with ejaculation helmets and brace themselves for what will surely be one of the most peculiar sexual encounters of their lives, because standing before them, displaying a dazzling plumage of green and gold, is the infamous kakapo. With a distinctive waddle and a friendly, if not amorous, disposition, the kakapo is the world's heaviest parrot, and flightless at that. The kakapo faces seemingly insurmountable reproductive challenges, not least of which is that they have revealed a penchant for mating with human heads and inanimate objects. Once abundant throughout New Zealand, kakapo numbers swiftly declined with the arrival and expansion of humans. In 1894, conservation efforts began to build around the kakapo, but by the mid-1900s, it teetered on the edge of extinction, with just 51 left in the wild. The kakapo boasts a range of unique traits that make it both endearing and spectacularly ill-equipped for survival in the modern world. Firstly, it is the only living parrot on the planet that cannot fly. It has also evolved to freeze when threatened, a trait that is useful when hiding from birds of prey, but decidedly less useful when facing a human hunter. Add to this a strong, musky odour, a tendency to stomp loudly through the undergrowth, and a courtship ritual that involves sitting in a hole and broadcasting your precise location into the landscape, and you begin to see how this bird has struggled to stay alive. For much of its early history, the kakapo evolved in a landscape free from mammalian predators, a relatively safe and rather forgiving ecological niche that allowed these more flamboyant traits to flourish. That safety vanished with the arrival of humans, and especially with European settlers who brought with them stoats, cats, rats, and an enthusiastic appetite for hunting and land clearing. Soon, the kakapo was plummeting towards extinction. Today, efforts to protect and restore kakapo populations are spearheaded by the Kakapo Recovery Program, an initiative of New Zealand's Department of Conservation.